It's been a whole year since we had a meetup here in Sydney, so it was finally time to have one for 2018. This time it was organised by Don from the Board Podcast, Lazy Ninja, and myself, Tay Keyboards. As always, just a quick introduction on mechanical keyboard meetups. A mechanical keyboard meetup is a gathering of people who are interested in or may be interested in mechanical keyboards. Basically, we just show off our boards, but if you don't have one, that's absolutely fine as well, because it truly is the best place to figure out what you want, as you have everything ready to try out right in front of you. So you can see all the different layouts, keycaps, switches, and yeah, just everything, and actually be able to talk to people about them as well. This time round we had a bigger venue, so much more room for all the keyboards, and yep, there was a whole heap of just all types.
This is my 60% mix and match pretty much. So it's a G860 looped gap red, screw and stabs, and then I've got my nice aluminium, what was it? I think it's Salvin CNC cap. The case was actually off Banggood, pretty cheap. Actually, it was a really good pickup. It's not as heavy as I like, so I got some weights and some noise dampening screwed into it. I'm building a KVD 8X at the moment, so keeping my fingers crossed for that. And then afterwards, I'm looking at probably an M65A. I just needed something with an F-Road because of the games I play.
Alright, sweet.
My name's Don from the board.
Everybody recognises that intro.
Maybe.
What's your favourite part of the about meetups?
I think being able to actually see other enthusiasts, because, you know, even though it's the internet and everybody knows about keyboards, actually meeting people in the flesh and seeing their enthusiasm and being able to check out everything is probably the best part.
Have you had a chance to go check out some keyboards today?
No. I've been stuck behind the desk doing raffle tickets and goodie bags, but, you know, that's okay, because I've been in the game 4 years and I've seen a lot of keyboards.
It's a labour of love, right?
It is. I've been up since 6 o'clock and I carried 42 kilos with a trolley on public transport to be here today.
That's commitment, What's your favourite switch?
Probably navies at the moment, box navies.
And are you here for keyboards or people?
I'm going to say both, because you can't have keyboards without people.
Alright. What's your name?
Dean.
Dean? Nice to meet you, Dean. What's your favourite keyboard at the meetup so far?
There's this big black one with the 71 Xanders. That one feels so good. So good.
Do you know your favourite switch then? Is it Xanders?
So far, first impression, yes. On the first impression here, yes.
Oh, nice, nice.
In terms of overall, would need more study, but that keyboard, as soon as I started touching it, it's like, I want one.
And that makes you a tactile man, does it?
It is. I'm a tactile from.
And did you come to the meetup for the keyboards or the people?
You know what? Mostly the keyboards, but the people are right too, you know, like people such as yourself. Jib, you know, met him a couple times. He's okay as well. No, it's cool. It's nice meeting other people. It's a very, very warm feeling in here.
Boom.
Seeing all these other nerds around me.
At this meet, Zephyr is good. Zephyr is good. I'm good. Eric's good. The new vanilla turned out quite nice, and the TX 87 is a nice board too.
Alright.
Yeah.
Dope.
For the people. Always.
Alright.
What do you come to the meet for? People, keyboards.
Just to basically put my slimy, greasy hands on people's so force them to clean the keyboards after the meet. But mostly the people.
What's your favourite part of the meetup so far?
So far, I had an egg and bacon roll this morning. It was pretty good on the way in.
So it's a pretty bad meetup.
Nah, it's great. No, it's great. Yeah, you get to catch up with everybody. A few people fly out from Melbourne, so it's good to catch up with them. A few people from Queensland. One person, or bus game is here, so it's pretty cool to talk to someone that doesn't sound Australian.
Yeah, sweet.
Your first meetup?
Yep, never been here before.
Damn, are you seeing anything that you like?
Yeah, quite lots of old Alps boards and Bucking Spring boards.
What's your favourite so far?
There's a couple of Alps ones down there.
Yeah.
And they're pretty awesome.
Nice.
Sounds awesome.
What's your favourite Switch?
Bucking Spring?
Yep. Alright, do you come to the meetup with the keyboards or the people?
Both actually. I've never been here. I just wanted to try all the keyboards and try other ones and also see if there's anyone.
What's your favourite layout?
It would have to be like 96%, I reckon.
96%?
Yeah.
Like a ZZ96? Or just like
I
you want
kind
a
of
blocker?
have
What's
to
the
because
go?
of work, but no blockers, man.
No blockers?
Need to have a good
All
kicks.
in, yeah, right. What's favourite Switch?
Favorite Switch right now? I've been playing with Halos.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Just stock Halos?
Halos. Did have some Pandas a while back. Played around with them very briefly, but haven't really been playing them since. Mostly Togo right now.
Do you come to the meetup for the keyboards or the people?
Oh, definitely people. Companies.
To fund the event, we had our big raffle with a ton of awesome prizes. This helps pay for the venue and everything else, and these prizes don't just come from nowhere. These were generously given by our amazing sponsors to give to you guys, and honestly, we just can't thank them enough for their support to make this happen. One thing that we're really proud of is that we had more than half of our sponsors be actually present at the meet, with a real strong Australian base as well, which shows our growing community here in Australia. We had guys fly over from other states, and we even had some guests from other countries. A meet is also a great opportunity for people to sell and trade stuff. It was so cool to see some of our local makers come along and show their stuff. Like we had stunning keyboard sleeves, sleek custom cables, some sick acrylic wares, and just a bunch of other stuff as well. Shopping Express set up some really fun stuff with a bunch of computers. They had a dive kick tournament running, actually using the macro pads from the 2017 meetup, which was really cool. And they also showed off some boards. And we also had the board geeks come along to show off some board games and just have something fun, chill and different at the meet. So a big thanks to them for getting involved and supporting us. Also, thank you to the people who recognized me and said hi. It's always funny going to meetups because I obviously don't show my face on camera, and it's always cool and kind of surreal that people would recognize me just by my voice, and it always gives me a laugh. These meetups happen all around the world and are just independently run by the local communities. They're really chill as well, like anyone could come along and check them out. So if you're interested, I'll put a link in the description which will show the upcoming meets. So all up, it was an awesome meetup, and on behalf of me, Don from the Board Podcast, and Lazy Ninja, we are so thankful and so grateful to everyone involved in making this another successful meet. We hope that we can continue to have many more in the future, and that we can continue to grow this awesome community.